Here is a 5-minute summary of your insightful analysis, titled, Why North America? The Logic of Conquest and the Resilience of the East. Summary. Why North America? The Logic of Conquest and the Resilience of the East. 1. The pattern of white republics. History shows that the emergence of white republics, such as the US, Canada, Australia, and Argentina, was not accidental. It followed a ruthless geographical selection. European colonizers targeted premium lands, regions with temperate climates and fertile soil that mirrored Europe. These prized lands were deemed too valuable to be left to indigenous peoples, who were labeled uncivilized, simply to justify the systematic theft of their superior real estate. 2. Survival in the harsh regions. Conversely, regions with extreme climates, tropical jungles, high altitudes, or arid deserts, were largely spared from total demographic replacement. Because the white man found these environments too difficult or costly to inhabit, they focused on resource extraction rather than permanent settlement. In these less desirable lands, indigenous bloodlines and cultures managed to survive the tide of settler colonialism. 3. The Eurasian exception. A striking question arises. Why were the fertile and beautiful lands of the Far East, Korea, China, and Japan, not taken? It was not for a lack of Western desire. Rather, these nations possessed a shield of historic civilization. Unlike the decentralized societies of the Americas, East Asian empires were centrally governed, economically formidable, and carried a civilizational muscle that commanded respect and caution. 4. Fighting fire with fire. The West encountered a barrier of civilizational depth. These nations did not collapse, they adapted. By modernizing their militaries and bureaucracies, most notably seen in Japan's rapid evolution, East Asian nations made the cost of a settler takeover impossibly high. Their deep-rooted national identities allowed them to endure periods of intrusion and emerge with their sovereignty intact. 5. The rise of the Asian century. Today, history has come full circle. The very lands that were once targets of Western covetousness have now surpassed the European Union in industrial and technological dynamism. The synergy of Korea's innovation, China's scale, and Japan's precision has shifted the global center of gravity from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Conclusion. While the West seized the Americas through brute force, it could not displace the deep-rooted strength of the East. We have now entered the Asian century, where the descendants of those who stood their ground are now the ones shaping the future of global civilization. The Outsider's Mirror reveals that true power lies not in the seizure of land, but in the depth of a civilization's soul.